I guess some of you have heard of Somalia and not Somaliland. Yeah, that was me. I had no idea of the existence of this amazing state. To make it even worse, anytime Somali is mentioned, the first concern that comes to mind is it safe? But we are going to be getting to know more about Somaliland as we continue with this episode. I had no idea about the food, the friendly people, the culture, the animals, the currency, and the safety that people leave a bunch of money on the streets to go and pray. In today's episode, I'll share with you my honest impressions of Somaliland based on my experience and in a way you have not seen before. Yay! Welcome to a new country.
Somaliland, 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 كسر معركة Somaliland, صوتي حنجعلها Somaliland, 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 كسر معركة Somaliland.
Wow! Amazing. The journey of a new country begins with ticking off all requirements of the country you are visiting. And for Somaliland, it was not different. Applied for Somaliland visa in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia for $100. Decided to take the bus all the way from Addis Ababa to Wajale border as seen on previous episodes of Queen Desta. And today, we make it to Somaliland. So this is me walking in the no man's land. Already exited Ethiopia. Easy to get your stamp out as long as you're able to show them your entry and you have your dates right. So we are heading to another country over there called Somaliland, and the excitement that comes with your passport getting a new stamp has loaded. Yay! Welcome to a new country. Getting the Somaliland entry stamp is pretty easy if you have your visa ready, but unfortunately they charged us an extra $10 for service charge. Have you ever heard about this, getting more charges like service charge? Let me know if this happens. But anyway, I was too hungry to explain such matters, and so this is the first country that we land and go find food immediately. I also have to say shout out to my Kenyan friends that I had met on the way, and therefore they made life a bit easier. Also stick around as I'll share with you more factors that I didn't get to know about Somaliland until I got to Somaliland. Officially welcome to Somaliland. Legally here, got my stamps right, and first things first is we eat. Got in this restaurant and you're welcome with some fruit salad, water, and I made my first order and I'll show you my food as it comes here. Stick around for amazing, interesting Somaliland content. Chicken with chips, fish with chips, and goat with chips. So now we are getting in to Somaliland, deeper and deeper. And also tell me why we had to pay $10 at the immigration office if that's not the new way of gaining bribery in the name of service charge. Anyway, welcome to Somaliland. Heading to get a vehicle to move us from the border, Wajale to Hargeisa. The journey from Wajale to Hargeisa is pretty short, up to 2 hours drive, but you'll find because Somaliland is a developing country, the road is under construction. Anyway, we made it to Hargeisa, and on your way, the first impression has to be, or you quickly learn, that the city is surrounded by a form of hills, not same amount of hills that like the ones you find in Rwanda, but just a circular view of the hill to the beautiful, amazing city of Hargeisa. So welcome to Somaliland, Hargeisa to be specific. Yeah, so I am here. Interesting thing is I'm up about figuring things so I'm not stranded. One, get money. Two, get a place to sleep. I'm happy to have people to help me. I have to say I am blessed, and thank you to them. I hope they'll be watching this video. Thank you, Walter and Abdi.
Namuuliza kwa nini watu mvua inanyesha watu wako na madhambi mingi hapa.
Really?
Mutakalanta. Nabi wa garanaysa Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Wa garanaysa Soma? Nabi Muhammad Ethiopia wuduci. Ilaahay barakeeyo ducadii way ku dhacday marka Ethiopia nice.
that was some of the real and raw conversation that we had with Somalilanders, and also being able to see how friendly they can get, immediately meeting people and being able to converse despite them getting out of their comfort zone and pushing themselves to speak or even hear you guys speak a language that you don't speak. For example, we were conversing in Swahili, but one of us could speak Arabic. Anyway, for Somalilanders, they speak Somali. They also speak Arabic, and you'll find a good percentage of people that also speak English. So that really helped. Another impression of Hargeisa, to be specific, has to be it's a busy town, especially around peak hours, because by now it was around 5 p.m. But you would see like more vehicles and stuff like this, people getting busy up and about. Yeah, which we are gonna do a video about some of the culture shock, because I have really experienced some here in Somaliland. I'll share with you some of the culture shocks that I have experienced in Somaliland. For now, these were my first impressions of the first day. And to a country, you definitely need some life basics, at least like water, snacks or stuff like this. Got to a supermarket, happy to find like a big supermarket over there. And then, you know, the interesting thing is you can transact in dollars. So I am back after some few shopping and my friends saying bye to me as they go to their place. But in the process of all that, I was able to find a place to sleep, which looks actually decent enough. So one of my favorite things about Somaliland so far is how close to proximity everything is. Like, I'm just from one person that I know, and they're like, hey, I even live close to where you found your place to sleep, so let's go meet them. But the funniest thing, the person I'm meeting is a man, and you're not supposed to greet men, so it's very weird. Let me see how that goes. So where did I leave you guys? We actually met, and it was not as weird as I thought. Anyway, here we are to get a SIM card. Already gotten it anyway. Yeah, so finally I have a SIM card. I'm connected with Somalilandans. Now let me go back to my hotel room, as I hope I'm not gonna get lost on the first day of coming back here. But the good thing is the place that I found, a place to stay, is very central. Therefore I'm able to do things, get things, find everything I need just around the same place, which is a bonus. Yeah, welcome to Somaliland. I guess I've said this several times already, that you are like, okay, Damaris, tell us something else. Anyway, let's go back and see what today has in store, as well as fresh. Just be more fresh, as we call it a day, I guess. Oh, dinner. Quickly got to learn that Somalilanders eat a lot of rice and pasta together with meat, but I got to try my first biryani here in Somaliland. Good morning, guys. I'm coming to you from my room, and I wanted to show you my outfit for today. Yeah, because we call this is the year of being Muslim. I've loved it. Just thought about it when I saw my Djibouti series, and I was like, you know what, I appreciate to have gotten a chance to experience being in this whole community and what it is to be almost, let's say, a Somali. So today is on Friday, and what Friday means is time to pray and just dedicating the whole day being in the mosque if you can. So that's where I'm heading. I also have to say I'm glad for all the lessons that I got during my stay in Djibouti, because now that I don't have anybody, all this would be such a culture shock, especially with the dressing and everything. But I'm glad now I know what to do, even like greeting people, like salam alaikum, just basics like this ones, you know. So let's go see how that adventure is gonna be. Mosque just around the corner, though it started already. Yeah, and as I was told, today is not as busy as other days, but here we are. So I'm following that lady so I can see the entrance for the ladies, or maybe she's not even going to the mosque. So do you remember the lady we were following? Apparently she ended up going nowhere, but the mosque is behind us, and that mosque on all sides is just full of men. I didn't see any side for ladies, and that got me thinking maybe there is a female mosque, or entirely like a whole female mosque. Yeah, So because we don't know all this and we don't want to commit sins, or we don't want to lead some men to temptation, I guess it's best to go back home and pray. Anyway, ladies are allowed to pray from home, and we wait until it's not a day where religion is taken seriously for us to be out to be able to explore. Because I'm not trying to be weird and doing weird things. Like when I was walking around, I was like, what if you're not even allowed as a lady to be walking around? Anyway, let's not overthink. Let's go back home and spare some time to work on our spiritual life. There is a mosque, and you can hear they are praying or reading the Quran. See, I love respecting people's cultures, and I don't want to be out here doing something stupid. So if you're in Somaliland and you want to show a girl how you do your things, how you do life over here, feel free to reach out. If you're in Somaliland, I'll appreciate. Yeah, wow, amazing. This is my day one stroke first impressions here in Somaliland, Hargeisa to be specific. I also need to find something to eat. Because of that matter, I have not eaten today, but I think I have to wait somehow because many places are closed. I have to wait until prayer time is over, I guess. But if I find something on the way, we're gonna get it. Well, a girl found food finally, and I have to say, stick around for the new episodes that are gonna be coming up to you as we get to discover Somaliland, as we get deeper and deeper in Hargeisa city. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Always remember to create time for that which ignites your soul. Until next time, ciao.